Hola a todos, aquí Tori 2280, continuamos con The Witcher 3 y hoy tengo la intención de hacer el tesoro del conde Reuven, la desaparición de todo ese dinero. Lo que pasa es que yo tengo las espadas hechas polvo y claro, pues hay que arreglarlas y arreglar también equipo. Entonces fui a buscar un herrero. Vale, estamos justamente aquí, en esta zona de aquí, posición actual, como podéis ver. Hay como una especie de marca de herrero aquí abajo. Y estoy viendo que también tiene una misión. Entonces, más que nada para que se vea dónde se pilla esta misión. Y también comentar un momento que en el tema del capítulo anterior de Rosa, creo que está por aquí donde acaba la misión, que hay también un tablón. Si te acercas al tablón también te salta la misión. O era aquí. No, era aquí. Si te acercas al tablón, te salta como una especie de cinemática de misión. No lo he hecho, lo tengo parado para hacerlo otro día. Y además creo que te da una misión, pero de nivel muy alto que no llegamos. Bueno, vamos a ver qué nos dice el herrero. Igualmente mi intención es ahora hacer la misión del conde Reuven, pero depende de lo que sea, a lo mejor hago la otra. O sea, que vamos a ver qué es lo que ocurre.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Bueno, vamos a probar una albóndiga.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Sacabuche, esto es interesante.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to Town Hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
¿Quieres que te ayude a conseguir suministros?
Want me to help you get your supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Vale, pues venga, vamos a hacer esta misión.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Bueno, vamos a hacer esta misión, ¿vale? Sobre espadas y albóndigas. Y mira, no la puedo hacer. No la puedo hacer porque me pone que esto es de nivel muy alto. Vamos a mirar. Ay, pinta muy buena. A ver dónde está. Misión 24. O sea que nos olvidamos. Vamos a seguir con la misión principal. La otra tengo que coger tesoro con Reuven. Vamos por esto. Hay 20.000 misiones aquí para hacer. Que ahora ya no sé dónde hay un herrero. Necesito un herrero y no sé dónde hay. Bueno, pues entonces vamos a parar el vídeo, ¿de acuerdo? Voy a arreglarme las espadas por aquí y volveré para hacer la misión, ¿de acuerdo? Esto lo dejamos aquí como para que queda guardado y ver dónde se pide esta misión. Nos vemos dentro de un momento. Bueno, ya hemos vuelto de reparar el tema de armas y armadura. Nos encontramos en la zona de abajo de los baños. Para empezar ya la misión, hay que investigar el escenario de allanamiento con tus sentidos de lujo. Si no me acuerdo mal, vale, ya tenemos puesto el antídoto para el modo ponzoñoso. Tenemos 3 antídotos, no sé lo que puede durar esto. Examinar, vamos a examinar el sentido de lujo.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall 2. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Igualmente, cabe recordar que esto se vio en el sueño de... En el sueño de la soñadora, el sueño que tuvo Geralt con su amigo. Que me refiero a Jaskier, a León.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Me pone que el camino tiene que ser por ahí, pero... Vale, eso está cerrado. Creo que también hay una zona de... Hay una zona de cloacas aquí debajo de la ciudad que hay un montón de cosas.
Clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote.
Vale, no debería de ir más y tomarme el antídoto.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
Como no sabemos lo que puede durar el antídoto.
Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Of course.
No coges todo lo que pasa. ¡Oh!
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Lo voy a coger todo porque vete tú a saber. Vamos cogiendo todo lo que podamos. Sí, hay algo. Vamos a ver. No sé si puedo saltar. No, a lo mejor con la espada en la mano. No, no ha querido saltar. Vámonos aquí.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Vale.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Vale, tengo que volver con Dijkstra. Volvamos por donde hemos venido. Hay algo.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Pues no sé qué se refiere ya con ese símbolo de nota. Bueno, vamos a buscar a Dijkstra y vamos a decir lo que hemos encontrado. Vale, por aquí no era.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Ni yo tampoco.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
La bomba estaba en la tubería.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Veamos en qué tubería dejaron la bomba.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Vale, yo la hasta aquí. Soy más de nivel.
Nothing interesting.
Mira, aquí se ve algo interesante.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
No me deja mirarlo bien. Vamos a ver esto de aquí.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Qué bueno.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible. Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Vale. No me gusta cómo me habla. La próxima vez le voy a decir que se calle. Pero de momento tengamos la fiesta en paz. Que le estoy ayudando demasiado, chaval. Vale, parece que está cerca. No, es por aquí. Oh, no. Me marcaba por aquí, pero no.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Bueno, a ver, ¿qué tengo yo de magia puesta?
footprints.
Y esto aquí. Está ahí pillando todo lo que podamos siempre.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
El último deseo. Linajes del norte, no. Tierras del norte de Belén, tampoco. Quiero ir mirando libros siempre que pueda. Cofre, frutas es... Vale, vamos a coger todo. Vale, vamos a mirar esto aquí. Algo para ver por ahí. Botellas de vino. Está bien.
A letter and a bottle. The wine from your birth year.
El vino del año que naciste es espléndido. Tengo un buque sorprendente.
You absolutely must
Pruébalo,
try
pero
it.
después devuelve la botella
But
donde la
afterwards,
encontraste.
please place the bottle back where you found it.
Botella de vino. Vale, pues creo que eso es en el sitio de al lado.
Your
Pero...
birth year. Could be dandelions or Ciri's.
Vale, pues yo creo que esto es por aquí.
.45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Vale, vamos a investigar todo esto.
Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein.
Me suena que lo vimos en el 1.
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here.
Carta de Dudu.
Ciri. Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Stain. Wyvern oil.
Hay gente ahí. Abajo. Armadura de caballería de Cidaris. pasar esta armadura. Esta es un poquito mejor que la que tengo. Bueno, sí, vamos a ponerla. Ya a ver qué es lo que quieren.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Vale.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
La idea de tesoro lo tiene Menge.
know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menge.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Tris y yo, eso es cosa del pasado.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we, you know,
Tú tampoco has dicho nada.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
Alright, see you then. And thanks.
Vale. Tiene pinta de que se va a liar de una manera espectacular. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo se ha ido Trismerigold? Bueno, pues vamos a dejar el capítulo aquí. Espero de que os haya gustado el capítulo de hoy. Un placer estar con todos vosotros. Aquí Torre 22 de los 80. Nos vemos muy pronto. Hasta luego, gente. Chao.